guys. Today I'm just going to be taking on the House of Grief. And here's my build. The Helldust Helmet helps a lot because these guys like to spam darkness, and this just sort of negates most of the benefits that they get from that. It also blocks crits, which is very helpful since a lot of these guys have since patch 4 they got this feature, Shadow Ambush, which just basically gives them a permanent sort of necrotic damage boost. And I'm actually going to switch to this one and cast light on it. Because unless they have darkness up, this will actually mostly block that. I'm also actually going to use, because I did that, I'm going to use the Strange Conduit Ring instead. In Shadowheart you can just temporarily grab the Shifting Corpus Ring, because I don't want you to die. Alright. She also has the Spear of Night, but that's totally irrelevant because she has 10 HP. So right, this is the build, very standard except for the Helldust Helmet. I'm also using just a regular +1 shield, just to maximize the AC, because getting hit by these guys is very punishing. And yeah, what else did I bring? Nothing super relevant. So I'm just going to go up to these guys. Actually, I'm encumbered because I went back to camp to grab things.
Don't test me.
So I'm just going to send something to camp. And I'm just going to go into turn-based mode.
Time to dally.
Shadowheart is going to Sanctuary. And then Invisible herself. Sort of just get out of the way. And then I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians, the necrotic variation, because my counters can still have Radiant Retort. And then I'm just going to shoot like one of these guys in the foot to combat.
Pick to fight. The consequences are hard.
Yeah, she does still have Radiant Retort. So, we're choosing the necrotic one. So here we just kind of want to get rid of these guys. We're just going to slash and flourish right away to try to minimize the amount of bodies on the field. One-shot that guy, but I missed that guy. That's
another step
that's
forward.
Fine. Actually, Shadowheart, you quickly go into turn-based mode so that stuff doesn't expire.
Nothing important is ever easy.
That was actually quite bad.
I am Lady Shah's instrument. You cannot win.
What now?
Whatever comes, I'm ready. On I go.
Suppose Shadowheart can just run out here and maybe close the door. And the water elemental is just going to sort of use splash damage to try to minimize the amount of bodies. So I think this is an issue with how attacking is programmed, like, I guess aggressive actions. But a lot of things that shouldn't count as attacking will actually deliver their Divine Smite. So for example, if they shove me, even if they fail, they will proc their Divine Smite, which I actually think is kind of bogus. I think that needs to be fixed, but otherwise, I actually do like this change because we already had like the Radiant Retort thing going with, it's very unfortunate that they actually hit me with that. Because Raphael already has the Radiant Retort stuff going. So, just to have this as a different mechanic is really nice. A lot of them are going to just come at me and die in Spirit Guardians, hopefully.
Lady Shah's will shall be done. Sure.
Yeah, and like casting Darkness too, that actually does count as an attack for the purposes of delivering the Divine Smite, which is actually bogus.
The Night Singer shall prevail.
The fact that there's just so many of these bodies, the action economy is not on our side here.
Lady
Even if you have the full
shall
party.
be done. Her foes shall perish.
Yeah, that's why we had to precast the Spirit Guardians. Helps a lot to just be able to get rid of a couple of area damage right away. Looks very weird. Just sort of slashing flourish. So fortunately having light,
Darkness awaits you.
okay, that helps a lot actually. The fact that the blight doesn't land on me. As much of the guaranteed damage as possible needs to go on to the elemental. Here I'm just going to try to sort of deal as much AoE as possible. We've got the 3 guys over here. Okay. It's kind of weird that they're staying up. And then we're just going to warp across the map. Preferably somewhere away from the Sharans. That's really weird. Last time the shove did actually count against for delivering the damage. Oh, it's because of the light. Yeah, that's a brain fart. But yeah, you can see how much that does help. If I didn't have the light up, all of those shoves would have done damage to me. That doesn't matter. These guys are just also use the same with my spirit guardian. Do have freedom of movement, so I can just like not really care about these. Can just go ahead and use slash and flourish to try to get rid of these two.
You shall never see sunlight again!
Then the water elemental can kind of just continue to move around and harass the from range. Let's just try to. It's really annoying how you have to like finagle around the corpses and you can't just target them. But yeah, you can see how this is like not helping the fact that if these shoves were also dealing the Divine Smite, I would probably be. I guess I should also mention that I do have an elixir of necrotic resistance, which is very helpful. AI seems to be kind of messed up as well. I think it might be something to do with Shadowheart being up there. I'm just going to have her leave turn-based mode.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Call down, yeah. And we'll just use our movement to get rid of them. Why is that?
No time for mercy.
Lady Shah guides me. Your end is near.
Suppose I'll just fly down here. Water elemental's almost spent, so. Is there darkness on the ground somewhere? Why is the path interrupted? Just continue to harass them with these skirmishing tactics. Yeah, these guys have like a 10% chance to hit. So, as long as so we don't get bone chilled, it should be fine. Just heal up with the... with the noble stock, and I'm not even going to do that, I'm just going to drink a big potion. Should be fine. Spirit Guardian's damage. These shoves would also be doing damage if I didn't have the light spell out. Let's just go ahead and go down here. Try to get some area damage. Really? Fine. Yeah, I actually cannot hit me, so I'm just going to do that. Okay, it's a little bit annoying. I want to get rid of this guy as soon as possible. Skirmishing tactics. Okay, very helpful. And now it's just 1v1 versus Vicona, and without her goons, she's fairly okay to deal with. Actually have Shadowheart come back down, I guess. Oh wow, rude. She's dead though, so just do that.
I need to find a way forward.
Did she go to prison?
You and I need to speak. You may have evaded the mapping of the heart, but never mind.
You feel the bear?
Ah, as I thought. Quite an adventure has brought you to this point. Illithids, kidnapping, its name. I felt Shadowheart's presence in your mind,
Right,
And
but
with it,
anyways, that was the fight.
the artifact. She
I will be back
succeeded
a
in
little bit later
retrieving
with
it,
the
but then
Mirror
it
of
is
Loss,
you
but,
who appeared,
I'll
not
cut
her.
out for now. Hey guys, I'm back with the Mirror of Loss, and this is I'm just showing this because this is a fairly important check. I went back and retrieved Shadowheart from prison, and just sort of, did everything with her parents in Vicona. We did kill her because we want her shield. So, right now we have the Headband of Intellect and the Shapeshifter's Boon Ring. And we are disguised as a normal gnome, just for the bonus. So we basically want to guidance ourselves and then interact with the mirror.
Huge polished disc looms before you. A mirror, but one that offers no reflection.
So
All you see
we
is
are
a
willing to
void
spend
of
inspiration
endless
here.
darkness.
This is a difficult check, and it's fairly important.
A mirror of loss. A relic said to be as old as the Church of Shar itself. Those who stood before it could surrender their very thoughts and memories to the Lady of Loss. Great powers rest within the realm of the mirror, to be granted at the Dark Lady's whim to those making a suitable offering. A piece of themselves.
So yeah, we are willing to spend inspiration here. This is a difficult check. I guess I did forget about this when I was talking about gear, but we do have some inspiration, fortunately. Kidding me. Nat 20.
You feel a presence, dark and ancient. It approves of your fealty. The mirror's emptiness seems to draw you into a stupefying embrace. Your thoughts, feelings, memories, they grow slow and drowsy, drifting away from each other. You must surrender some part of yourself. But what?
For now, we're going to surrender our intelligence.
Something precious was surrendered. Already you cannot recall its exact nature, but you feel its loss all the same. Still though,
Because
for
we
whatever
can
was
get rid of
lost,
it with Remove
something
Curse,
new
and
shall
we
be
do
gained.
actually need the strength right
You
now
feel the
because we're almost
presence of
encumbered.
something ancient and unknowable. It has taken notice of you. It seems to be intrigued by you.
I think
Where
there's a
once
chance
the mirror
that,
showed nothing, there is now
there's a chance that you
something.
can also get +1
Memories,
charisma from
experiences,
this.
skills,
But
all prized
it
from the
comes too
minds of
late to
others,
really build our character around
and
this.
now offered to you to choose from.
We do want, to grab Dex. We could also grab the Charisma, but I think the Dex is more important for this build just because it scales our AC, it scales our damage, it scales our pretty much everything, while Charisma basically only scales our spell DC, and we can use, like, for example, the Helldusk Gloves if we want to scale it further than we already have. So I am going to take Dex.
You escape across the rooftops of Baldur's Gate with the sure-footedness of a cat. The jingle of stolen gold and the fading cries of the city watch are music to your ears. The memory fades away, yet you feel its influence linger in your body. The dark mirror seems to turn dormant, its hunger sated.
Right. So, as you can see, we did get our plus from Dex, and yeah, this means that we can, if we want, we can switch to Legacy of the Masters while still having the 20 Dex. We can also use the Nimble Finger Gloves to have 22, which is super helpful, just plus to AC, plus to damage, plus to everything. And yeah, it is a significant enough boost for us to plan around it. The Charisma, we already have min-maxed as much as possible, so I don't think it's reasonable to have went for the Charisma as well. But yeah, that's the House of Grief, and I'll see you guys for the next thing, hopefully.